All right, welcome in tonight to this week's episode of Roll With It. We are uh, five of us plus our wonderful stand-in of Kerr. He's never looked more amazing. One more for everybody, barkeep. That's what we need. So, last week we left off after the group had managed to clear Iglar's Inn, and at the mention of Kerr's mention, Iglar did consider expanding the inn and ended up offering the group a discounted rental price to be discussed when they were ready. But at this point, the group has decided to pursue some goblin raiders and find out what is happening there at some of the farms on the outskirts of the town. Last time we ended right at the end of the day. Kovac had arranged for transportation the following morning, prices to be discussed upon the group's arrival, but previously you had done about 5 silver pieces per hour, and they said that there was a. In your previous interactions, you had learned that there were lower prices for full day rentals, but at this point, you guys had gone to sleep, and we are at the start of the next day. So I believe you guys were getting up fairly early, if I remember correctly, much to Lilith's chagrin.
Yes. But it's worth it.
Money and goblins.
Yep.
All right, so depending on what order you want to get up in, I know that Kerr, Kovac, and Rith are mainly first light people. And Rowan would probably be getting up with Kerr. Okay.
Yeah, Kerr will make sure that Rowan gets up with him.
All right.
Yeah, because he's big and clunky.
Yeah.
I will also get up at the same time.
At first light as well. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the 5 of you are up. Make your way down into the Eastwatch Inn's main tavern area. Pretty sparse right now. Kovac, I mean, Kurt, Rith, Kerr, you guys are all used to this. So, Lilith, you've never really seen this as empty as it is right now. So, but there are smells of breakfast being cooked and prepared. So, come down, and barkeep behind the counter says, "Morning. Touch of breakfast for you guys."
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got some hot cakes going in the back and some sausage if you're interested. Coffee,
Ooh, good.
water, ale.
Ale.
All right. Ale for all of you, or some of you want water, coffee?
I'll take coffee.
Coffee.
Give me a shot of something.
Shot of something.
I'll
Got it.
take coffee.
Coffee. Got it. Kerr will have an ale, I'm sure. So,
No.
all right. he's dry this week because he's not here. All right, so you all take a seat down. About 5 minutes later, they come out with 5 different plates, beverages for everybody, and set them in front of you and say, "Enjoy your breakfast. If you need anything else, be up at the counter."
Appreciate it.
And he will leave you to your meals.
Red digs in.
All right.
So does Lilith.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to talk about while you are eating breakfast? I know you did most of your planning
Yeah, did
yesterday.
we decide like exactly how we were gonna do, like the trip? I guess. What direction we were going first, or Because I know originally we said we could go just northeast towards the mountains, or we could go to the one that with tracks, or we could go to the one with survivors, then go to the one with tracks. I just don't remember what we decided on.
I think it was the one with the survivors and then the one with the tracks.
Okay.
I think.
Yep, that's right. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys want to go to the Doi farm?
Yes, 10 miles
dairy
to the
farm?
north of the city.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had read my notes, it says Doi Farm first.
Okay. And then potentially the second one that you wanted was the Jassy farm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys just finish up your breakfast and head out for the day?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We'll stop by the gate, or maybe backtrack a little bit to the gate and ask the guard at the gate, our old friend, and ask him if we could get directions to the Doi farm, possibly, if he knew where it was.
I believe that one's, if you take this road and just keep going north, it should be off the main road. Depending on how you're getting there, if you're walking, it'll probably take you 3 or 4 hours.
We're planning on getting some horses, so
Oh, well, might be hour and a half, 2 hours most.
okay.
Yeah, should just be off the road to off the east side of the road there.
Okay, we just wanted to double check with you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck.
Thank you. And Koach, you said you know somewhere to get the horses?
Yeah, I've got some lined up for us, so we can head down to the stables then.
Okay.
All right. So you lead them down towards the Temple of Denier to the stable house located behind there.
Yes.
All right. Walk up there. Stable master's out by the horses, sees you come in, says, "Ah, good morning. Saw your name down here again for another group of rentals here.
Yep, that's correct.
All right, 3 horses.
I believe so, yes.
Takes a moment to go. 5 of you. I don't know. Might slow you down if you double up on a couple of them.
I'm one of them.
Okay.
I'm not that
probably,
big.
Probably won't slow you down too much then, but
I believe Kerr was taking care of his own transportation.
Yeah, he was going to turn into a Clydesdale and
let Rith ride.
And Rith is riding him.
It's like, okay. Well, if you have other transportation,
Unless we want to get a horse
for several of your group, but
Oh no, that's a great idea. I think you should turn into a Clydesdale.
All right, well, Kurt wild shapes.
Okay.
Not sure how long that lasts.
It should be his
4 hours, isn't
druid
it?
level. Yeah, I think it lasts for 4 hours presently for him.
Okay. I think Rith will actually. Rith is gonna say he wants a horse, just in case we need to go further.
Okay. So it's like, okay, so 4 horses in total.
Yes.
4. Okay. Well, I do happen to have a couple in reserve here.
We could go with 3. I could double up with someone. I don't weigh that much.
He'll look at the group
right.
and
Kerr.
Okay.
okay, so
3 horses.
4 horses,
3.
3.
3 horses. Okay. Fantastic. Well, I have 3 mares here for you if you would be a deposit for this. They said you were looking for potentially a day and a half.
Actually, yeah.
Okay. Well, being a repeat customer, I'll decrease the deposit down to 20 per horse from the standard 25. The daily cost would be about 8 gold. So if you're looking for a day and a half, be about 12 gold pieces per horse. So just be 32 gold for each horse, and we can get you saddled up.
All right. I'll hand over. Would you say 12?
Yeah, 32 in total. 20 for the deposit, and then 12 for the horse
Okay.
for the rental itself.
I hand over my 12.
Okay. And your deposit then?
Yes.
The 20. Okay. So 32 in total for each of you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get the deposit back when the horse comes back. So, which did you add yours in, Kovac, when you returned yours? I can't remember if you added that back in or not.
You know, I'm not sure if I
don't
did.
think so. I
I don't think I did.
No. So, all right. And then for Rowan as well.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Okay. All right. So he will go back and see, and everybody's well, I know you yourself are familiar with horses. You two familiar with riding?
No.
No? All right. Well, he'll say when you step up into the stirrups here, go ahead and grab the saddle horn there in the front, hoist yourself up. Reins here will kind of steer the horse. If you want to go right, just kind of pull gently to the right. If you want to go left, pull gently to the left. Pull gently back to slow it or stop it. And then when you're ready to get going, just give it a soft kick. If you want to go a little faster, you can give it another nudge with your foot, and it'll pick up speed. But just be careful with how quickly you decide to stop, and if you take the horse off the path, just be careful for rocks, roots, anything that might trip up the horse. Say then in the saddle packs there are some feed bags as well. So when you stop, just whenever you decide to eat, give the horses some food as well. There's a river that's not too far away, so if they need some water, you can probably find some off the road, not too far. But
I'm not.
very well. So all right. Well, if you're ready, here you go, and we'll see you back tomorrow. All right.
Thank you.
Most certainly. Safe travels. And you guys can hop up into the saddles and heading off north then.
Yep.
All right. And Lilith is riding on Kerr's back.
Yes.
All right. So. All right. All right. So you guys start heading north. Who wants to take lead?
I'll take the lead.
Okay. You and Kerr.
Yeah.
All right. So you take the lead, start trotting off at a decent pace. I mean, moving about twice as fast as you probably would by yourself. And about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Go ahead and roll perception check. All right. Nice.
23.
All right. So Lilith, you'll spot a sign off on the right side of the road. Looks fairly new. It's nice. It's a symbol of a horse's head on it. This says Doy Farm and Stables. So
I'll point it out to everyone
okay.
as we kind of round towards the road that goes into the farm.
Yep, there's a little dirt path that goes off the main road that you can take to go that way. All right.
Turn down that way.
All right. So the house sits back probably about a half a mile off of the road. You pass by a couple of pastures that have wooden fences that go around them. Some of them still have horses inside them. There are a couple that are empty at this point. Go ahead and everybody just make a perception check as you're going up there.
$21.
All right. 22 for Rith. Okay. Rith, you immediately notice where there are signs of destruction in a couple of the fence in one of the fences where looks like it was just trampled down, broken into splinters at parts, and someone forced their way inside. Lilith, you quickly spot it soon after him, but you can see, I mean, based on the I'm sorry, there's not horses here. It's cows. Apologies. Forgot those dairy farm. But you can see that there were spots where it was broken into. In those particular ones, you don't see any cows that are grazing in those particular fields, but you can see the spots where it looks like they broke into and killed whatever cows were there. So you journey down the road about a half mile, come to a farmhouse. Outside the farmhouse, you see 4 separate barns with a small lodging that is situated between the first and the second barn as well. And then, of course, there's the main farmhouse. In some of the fields, you do see you see 2 individuals that are tending to some cows that are out there, moving them around, herding them in general directions. So where would you like to go? Up to the farmhouse, to the barns, to the field?
To the house.
To the house? Okay. All right. So you head up to the house. Door is currently shut. So who would like to go up and knock?
I will.
All right.
Not me this time. I got in trouble last time.
Burr's gonna stay in his wild shape form,
Yep.
I'll go ahead and dismount though,
Okay.
and I
but
will
I'll
dismount.
stay back.
All right. Rowan staying on his horse.
No, I'll go ahead and get off as well.
Okay. All right. So 3 of you dismount and stay kind of by your horses. Lilith, you walk up to the door
Yes.
and knock. All right.
And knock.
All right. A few moments later, there is an opening to the door. Middle-aged woman comes up, apron. She's kind of drying her hands on it. She greets. Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. We are from the nearby town, and we've been hired basically to look into some goblin raids that we heard had been happening in this area. And we were hoping to speak with Arnhold if he is here. We heard he had been injured in the attack, and see if he could give us some information on what happened here. And
Yes, yes. He is. Well, he's not in the home. Keeping him stationary is a full-time job, and unfortunately, I have other things to tend to on the farm. If you go over to the second barn, he should be in there, I believe, taking care of some repairs.
up and at it, I can understand.
Unfortunately, but I mean, but yes, that he'll be over there.
Okay. And you said it's the second barn?
The second barn, yes.
And is there anything you may be able to tell us about what you saw, or
It was. I didn't see much of the fight itself. When they came in, our son was the first one to spot him. So I mean, if you talk to Caden, he might be able to give you some more information as well. I tried to get back to the house and just stay out of harm's way. Fortunately, Anne didn't get back in time, so I just saw the goblins on top of big wolves. They look like I didn't really get a clear look at them.
well, that's quite understandable. I can understand where you'd want to get away from something like that. And what was your name?
Oh, my name is Tess.
Tess. Well, thank you, Tess, for your part of the information. My name is Lady Lilith.
Nice to meet you. I mean, if there's anything you can do, hopefully, find Anne and bring her back, maybe.
That is what we're here for.
Okay.
We will do our best to bring your loved ones back.
Thank you.
I believe I will go speak with Caden and Arnold.
Well, Caden's in the field with Joel, one of the farm hands.
Okay.
So I mean, she kind of points back out in the direction where you saw two individuals in the field. So if you want to talk to him, he's over in that direction.
Okay. Thank you very much, and we'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
I'll walk off towards the second barn.
Okay.
And kind of nudge my head over towards where I'm heading so the others know.
All right. Anybody following him?
Yeah, I can tag along.
Yeah.
I'll
All
go.
All right. So you guys make your way over towards the second barn. The side door is open there. There's a couple of larger barn doors that are closed, but the entrance for like a regular person is open. So
I'll start to go in, but I'll knock just to pretty much announce ourselves.
okay. And you'll hear in the back, if you need help in the fields, I'm busy in here right now. Come back later.
Are you Arnhold?
Who's asking?
My name is Lady Lilith, and we were sent to hopefully bring your loved ones back.
From the city?
Yes.
Hang on. Gets up and kind of, you see him come over and he's got a limp on the right side. You can see there's bandage kind of around his thigh. Comes up. Why don't we head back to the house? We can talk in there.
Whatever's more comfortable for you.
Well, I want to get Caden in here too. He's the one who spotted him first.
Okay.
Which direction they came from. So, let me
One
send.
of us can fetch him if you want. If you want to, Tessa actually told us where he was. One of us can fetch him if you'd like, and then that way you don't have to.
I've got a farm man that can go out there.
Okay.
So as you guys are walking, he'll kind of yell into the first barn. Sylvester, why don't you go out to the field and grab Cade and bring him back to the house? These folks here are looking into the goblins. He'll be like, yes, sir. And you see a slightly out of his teens boy just kind of run out of the barn down across the field and hurdle over one of the fences and make his way towards that particular pasture. So we can go inside. You should be back in a few moments. So he will lead you inside the house, towards the dining room, and just kind of motion for everybody to sit down at the table. Say,
Have a seat.
all right. Other three of you follow in too?
Yeah.
All right.
Or we'll just lay down by the horses.
Okay. So you came from the city?
Yes.
They put a
Yes,
post up?
That is correct. That is correct. We don't have much information from the post, so we wanted to come out and speak with you directly. So maybe if
Well,
there's something that's not in the post, it could help us in our journey here.
well, we talked to the guards when they came out to investigate and told them what we had seen, what had happened. But I'm happy to tell it to you again in case they didn't write something down.
I've got one question first. Did they come in the daytime or the night?
I was early morning,
Okay.
so we were just getting the cows ready to go out into the pastures after we got the milking done, and well, I'm not sure how they came in. Caden says you saw them come in from the hills, from some of the woods out there, and they were riding in on big wolves, he said. So, he'll say there was one thing. When we get done, you know what? Let me go get it real quick. We managed to take down a couple goblins and one of their wolves. Doesn't look like any wolf I've ever necessarily seen, but we took down the goblins and they had this scarring on their skin, like something had been carved into it. So we managed to take that off and dried it so that way we could, show them what it was and preserve it. So I think I've still got one of them here.
Okay.
So give me a second.
Interesting to see.
I'll go get it. So he will go off and grab a He'll be gone for a few moments while he goes and grabs that. So, a few moments later, he'll come back. Say, this is, yeah, here it is. And he'll hand it over to you. So, a few moments later, Sylvester will come back and be like, I got Caden here. And you'll see a boy come in, maybe 14 or 15 years old. He'll say, Pa, what'd you want? He'll be, these people are here they're asking about the goblins that came in a few days ago, or a while ago, and I wanted you to tell them what you saw. Like, oh yeah, sure, I can do that. So yeah, they came in. I was in a different field than Anne, just moving some cows out, and I spotted some figures come rushing out of the woods, and um, they were small. I didn't quite see them right away. I just thought it was like a pack of wolves coming in for some of the cows. They do that sometimes, and we fend them off, or we try to get the cows back in, and just keep the wolves at bay. But started running towards there, and when I got closer, I noticed that there were creatures on top of the wolves, and they had weapons. Looked like one had, like, I think a spear. The other ones had these really crude looking nasty blades. As I kept running, I started to see like long pointed ears off of them. They were real small. Didn't really know it at the time, but they were goblins, and they were moving pretty quick. So I saw Pa and Grandpa over in the other field, and started running for them to get them to come out. And I tried to make it back to help Anne, but they got to her before I did, and they grabbed her. And as soon as one grabbed her, he took off, and she was screaming for help, and I tried to run after him, but these other ones like cut me off, I guess. Didn't really move to necessarily quite attack right away, but just waited until the other one disappeared back into the woods. And by that point, Pa and Grandpa came, and we tried to fight them off, figure out where they went, and Pa got injured when one stabbed him. But before he got knocked down, he managed to stab the wolf right in the throat, and it reared up and crushed its rider. And I managed to, with that distraction, I got in close enough to stab one of the goblins too, and he fell off. And as soon as that happened, those two wolves and the last goblin took back off into the woods, but they managed to grab Grandpa too before we could stop him. He looked like he was bleeding a little bit too when they left. So I think they heard him too when kind of separated us.
Well, you're very brave. I'll tell you that first.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to help protect my sis, and they still got her.
That's what we're here for, is to find out this information. Because that story wasn't in the posting. It was just a generic information. And we wanted to come and get the stories from people who'd actually seen them. Did they take off in the same direction they came from?
Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they did.
And from the report, it said that they came from the east.
He'll say, "Well, I could show you where they came from, where they went, but yeah, I think they kind of went towards the sun."
Okay.
Arnhold will look and say, "Yeah. One other thing I noticed too. When I got close enough to hit that wolf, it had some foaming around the mouth, like a horse that had been driven hard. So, I don't know. I think they may have been riding pretty hard to get here."
Okay. No, that's good information. Does anyone else have questions?
All right. You take a look at the patch of skin that he gave you too. When you see that, it looks like it's kind of a crude circle, and then it's got what look to be like 4 lines just kind of arcing up. Not quite equal from each other because it looks like it's been carved into the skin itself. But Arnhold will hand that over to you and be like, "Yeah, they both had that."
That look like the same. And I might need an intelligence check, but is that looks like the same symbol that those ogre or those orcs had that we killed and came back to life?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
It tried.
It
Not really-
tried.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking about it, and you think it's coming to you, but you can't quite remember that particular symbol. So
All
you're
right,
not
I
really
will
sure.
wait to say anything on that
Okay.
until we're out of the house.
Okay. All right.
So this
Let's
is
see.
a quite interesting piece and symbol. Do you mind if we take this?
No, I mean, if it'll help you out, that's fine.
Okay. I'll take it and put it in my pack.
Okay. He'll say, do you guys have any other questions I can answer for you? I mean, my boy did a pretty good job of explaining. I mean, he didn't quite see it as I did since I was fighting next to his grandfather, but as we were fighting, they kind of they moved a lot more coordinated than I would have expected. They kind of pushed a wedge between myself and his grandfather to kind of isolate him, while my boy and I fought on the other side. So looked like they were trying to get him too.
Did you see about possibly how many there were?
Well, from what my boy said, there were 4 riders that came in.
Okay.
Not sure if there were more waiting out there in the woods or not, but they had the one that grabbed my girl and took off, and then the other three we ended up fighting.
Okay. Well, if no one else has any questions, we should leave these nice people to their day, and and we will do our best to get your loved ones home.
I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, if once you find anything out, please, let us know.
Of course,
I'd appreciate that.
of course. And thank you for the information and the skin.
Anything we can do to help out?
I think you've done enough for right now.
All right.
You've done a great job. And then I'll stand up and start to walk out.
All right. All right. So you guys head back outside
Yep.
to
Yep.
the horses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So head back out. Kerr's out there with your 3 other horses.
So we want to go to the other farm, the Jassy farm. Is that right?
Yeah,
Actually,
I think we
might
should head that
catch
way.
one of them. I might ask Caden as we're walking out if he can just point at where they went into back into the woods.
Okay.
And then ask him the way to the Jassy farm from here.
All right. He'll point back basically almost directly east and say, "Yeah, they came out of there and went back in almost the same direction, it looked like." I think so. Anyhow, I was a bit far when they came out, but that was definitely where they went in.
Okay. And, do you know the way to the Jassy farm from here?
Yeah. I mean, if you take, he's like, there's some back roads that go in between some of our farms here. If you head kind of southeast from here, um, probably about half-hour ride, maybe.
Okay. Well, I have a job for you.
Oh, okay.
Keep your family safe.
I'll try my best.
And we'll do our job to bring your loved ones back.
Thank you.
And then I'll jump on my cur horse and start to head off to the southeast.
Okay.
We'll head out.
All right.
And
As we
we're
go,
going, I'll take I'll start to tell Kerr everything we learned inside and the
All right.
story, so that way he's aware.
All right. You said for Rith?
yeah, as we're traveling, I'm gonna ask, what symbol on orcs from past kills?
Hmm.
Anybody who wants to try to remember, it's just an intelligence check. See if you can remember it.
I'll give it a shot.
I drew it once upon a time, but I gave it away.
That's true.
We don't need a drawing. We've got a human remembering machine. We've got two human remembering.
Two of them.
Okay.
18.
Lilith, you remember it was a circle. It was like a circle symbol, but it didn't have 4 lines inside of it. It looked like it just had 1. Kovac, you'll remember pretty clearly that looked like it was a spear inside of a circle.
Okay.
It kind of transversed it too, so the spearhead was kind of poking out one side. But yeah, Lilith, you'll know it was definitely different than the symbol that you see here.
It's a bit different than the symbol we see here. I remember.
Good.
But that was a good catch. I didn't think to put the two together.
Just making sure when dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Rowan agrees.
He would, but he's just a little distracted
Okay.
in character.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It's fair. All right. All
I
right.
guess
So
we'll head to the
heading southeast.
east.
Okay. All right. As you're going, anyone who wants to, well, I would say, who would like to make a perception check? You keeping lead, Lilith?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and you can make one with Kerr kind of assisting you since you're both in the front there. So make it
With
with
advantage.
advantage. Yep.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
look at that.
It's
All
almost
right.
a waste of advantage.
That was pretty good.
24.
Yep. All right. So as you're
So I'll start to
making
go one way, and Kerr does this to me, and
as you're going down that way, pretty easily you spot a what you believe to be the farms, considering that you know that the raid left no survivors and a lot of destruction that you can kind of see as you come into view. Fenced in areas where there probably would have been either chicken coops or turkeys that were raised here, destroyed. Some you do spot some small carrion birds that are kind of still in the area that appear to be picking at whatever remains there might still be. So you're pretty sure you've found the spot.
all right. So I guess we'll kind of ride towards where the house might be to see if it's there.
The
I
house
know
is
that-
still intact. There is a house. You see what appear to be like 4 chicken coops and then 2 turkey barns. The chicken coops are largely destroyed. Looks like whatever they were doing, they were broken apart to get at whatever chickens were hiding on the inside. The farm itself takes up, you'd estimate based on your initial perception check, 2 to 3 acres of land. But yes, there is the house is still intact.
Looks like to me They came here for food. To this farm. I don't know if it was just they may have taken all the people. Are we seeing any bodies, like bodies of people?
Okay. Go ahead and where would you like to search to start?
Um, around the house first.
Just around the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check as you search around the house. 20. Okay. You don't spot any remains of anything. You do spot some paw prints, fairly large ones. So they appear to have faded a little bit, but there were quite a few of them in this area. It looks like at some point, based on the ones that are remaining.
I am going to dismount Kerr.
Okay.
And walk up to the door of the house and see if
All
it's
right.
locked.
Okay. You get up to the front door. It looks like it was locked, but it is the door frame is splintered. Looks like something probably broke through. And the door's just kind of loose on the hinges, so you can come up. It looks like it is kind of closed at the moment, but just kind of cracked a little bit.
So I'm gonna whistle to everybody and wave them over.
Okay.
I'll dismount and walk over.
All right.
Yeah.
Once they get over there, I will slowly go in, try to go quietly.
All right. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
23.
23. All right. Yeah, you managed to slip in, just kind of crack the door open a little bit so you can get through. Make a perception check for me. 14. Okay. There's a mild bad smell in the air, just faint.
I'll draw my rapier anyway.
Okay.
And start to move inside, see what I can see.
Okay.
Do I see him draw his rapier as he goes in?
No, he went inside and he just kind of disappears around the door frame.
Okay.
And as you guys are behind him, are you going in as well?
Yeah, he didn't tell
Okay.
me not to.
Okay.
I will attempt to be stealthy.
Go for it. 14. Not bad. The floor doesn't creak as you walk on it, so you're moving carefully. As stealthily as someone with a big maul can.
Okay.
But you're not making really any noise necessarily.
I'll turn back to the group and shh.
I'll follow in then, and I guess stealthily.
All right, go for it. Yeah. You say quiet, and he just goes, "All right," and he gets down and kind of leans up against the wall, and even as you're watching him, you're like, "Where'd he? Oh, there he is! Holy cow!" So, Rowan, are you going in?
I'm waiting outside.
All right. So the three of you are in. Lilith, where would you like to go first? The main floor is kind of divided. When you go in, off the right-hand side, you see a dining room area, which with another door that kind of goes off to the leads further in. You would assume maybe to a kitchen would be the most reasonable thing to assume. Off to the left, you see what looks probably would have been like living room, gathering room for the family. And then in front of you, there are some stairs that go up.
I'll check to the right first.
Okay. All right. Are you investigating, like being pretty thorough as you're looking, or just kind of looking out for stuff?
I'm just looking for, I'm looking for where this smell is coming from.
All right. Make a perception check then. Rith and Kovac, make a perception check too as you come into the house.
19.
19? All right. Yeah. Kovac, you don't really notice anything. Rith, there's definitely a stench of decay and death from upstairs.
I head that way.
Lilith, as you're kind of sniffing, it's definitely not in this direction. The smell's gotten a little fainter from right here. As you're kind of sniffing, you're like, yeah, it's back. You think it's probably upstairs as well.
Still peeking the door.
Okay. Yeah, you see, this is a dining room. You do see, I mean, there's a table with 5 chairs that are situated around it. Good number, several of them have kind of been knocked over, it looks like. Peek in the door that leads out, and looks like it leads into a kitchen. It's been ransacked. Pans everywhere. Looks like there was some grain sacks that have been torn open. The larder that's in there looks like it's been raided as well.
I'm gonna make my way upstairs.
All right. You make your way upstairs. There are the stairs kind of circle around both sides. There's 2 doors, one on your left, one on your right as you get to the top of the stairs. And then behind you, from the direction you came, there's another couple set of doors at the end of the hallway.
I'll go to the end of the hallway.
Okay, so go up the stairs, and you want to go to the one you turn left, and check the one on the left side, or turn right and check the one on the right side?
We'll check the one on the left.
Left? Okay. You go over there, open it up, and the scent is strong in this room. Looks like it's been ransacked itself. There's a bed that's been flipped and kind of the wall and just kind of leaning up against there. The bedclothes are shredded.
I'll look for the smell.
Okay.
In here.
Yeah, it's definitely here. If you want to go ahead and just make a quick investigation check. Yeah. It's definitely coming from underneath the turned over bed.
All right, I'll flip it over.
All right, so you just go up to the door and easy enough. It looks like it was meant for not necessarily a small child, but maybe preteen, young teen. You flip it open, and there are like the decayed body of some young person. A good portion of its midsection is just torn out.
Okay. Is there enough bedding that I could wrap it?
Yeah.
I will do so.
Okay.
And then once I'm wrapped, or once it's wrapped, I will carry it downstairs and outside.
Okay. Were you going upstairs too, Lilith?
Actually, I'm gonna take one of the like the burlap sacks
Okay.
and just cut a small piece off to make like a small pouch with,
Okay.
and then I'll go upstairs.
Okay. So as you're doing that, by the time you're walking up the stairs, you see Rith coming down just with a small bundle that's maybe 4 feet in length at this point, of just wrapped up, torn, tattered rags, and starting to head down the stairs in your direction.
I'll give way.
All right. Kovac.
What direction was that, Rith?
Stairs left.
Okay.
Town hall. Way.
I'll go up and go to the right.
Okay. And Kovac, what would you like to do?
And I see Rith headed out.
You see him go upstairs, hear a crash as something slams against the wall upstairs, and then about 2 minutes later, he comes downstairs carrying something wrapped up in cloths.
Is it pretty evident by the smell?
As it gets closer, yeah. You're
Hmm.
familiar with the scent of death, so it's not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it didn't bother you at first, but then you're like, oh, yeah, that's death.
Okay. I guess I'll follow him outside.
Okay. And Lilith, you are going upstairs, and then
Right.
taking right and going
Yes.
down. Do you want to check the door at the top of the stairs on your right, or the door that's kind of behind you down the hall?
I'll go on the one on the right first.
At the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You open it. More carnage and destruction in here. No smell that you can that you get in here, but it looks like whatever this room was also kind of torn through.
And I'll check the one at the end of the hallway also.
Okay. You open this one. It's a larger room. Go ahead and make an investigation check in here.
Oh, 17.
Oh
Good
yeah.
thing. Thank God for that halfling skills.
Yeah. Lucky.
All right. You take some time to investigate around in here, and I mean, this room has been torn through as well. It's a bit different. Looks like you see some as you get to the door and push it open. It gives a little bit as you push in, but you have to kind of shove a little bit more, and you notice that there's some broken wood that's behind the door, maybe like an impromptu barricade to a certain extent. Bit more looks like a struggle took place in here. There's some spots on the floor that you would recognize as dried blood. Some of it doesn't necessarily. Make a nature check or medicine, whichever one you want to do.
We'll just do nature. I don't know which is better. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, I mean the appearance of the dry blood is slightly different. There's some of it that looks to have more of like a brownish, reddish hue to it, and then there's some that has more of a blackish tint that you would associate with goblin.
Okay.
You search around in here, and you do see as you're going through a little bit more, you do see what looks to be kind of a small, crude weapon. Something around your size would probably wield, but it's crude.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Anything else of interest or any bodies? That's really what I'm looking for right now.
You don't notice any other bodies, no.
Okay. So I will head back downstairs
All right.
with this weapon.
All right. Rith, what would you like to do once you get outside?
Yeah. Kerr's animal. It's hooved or clawed?
Hooved.
Hooved. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll lay the body down, and I guess I will start looking for a shovel.
Okay. Yeah, there's there's a tool shed that, it's a shed that's attached to the house itself. So you can go around and search in there if you'd like. Just make an investigation or perception check, whichever one you want to use.
It's better, so.
Yeah, no problem. You find a shovel. You find a couple
Perfect.
shovels.
I'll grab 2 of them.
All right.
And come out, and I'll start digging a hole.
All right. Anything you want to do, Kovac?
Yeah, I guess do I get any feelings off my pendant?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things in the area. Kind of back in the direction you came from inside the house.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll head back in then and kind of just feel my way toward.
Okay. Make a perception check as you're going in. It's in the area. You know that. You're pretty sure it's. I mean, based off of where Rith came from, you're pretty sure it's probably upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head upstairs then.
All right.
And he said left, right?
Yeah.
Left, correct?
Yep.
Not left, right.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
So
I'll
he said
head.
he had gone left and down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head that way then.
Okay. There is an open door at the end of the hallway. Make your way in, and room is ransacked and destroyed. You see a bed frame against the other side of the wall as you enter in. Probably what you heard thrown a little bit earlier. So you can go ahead and make an investigation check in the room if you'd like.
Sure.
All right.
That's a little better.
Yeah, definitely. You go searching through the room, and you find some odds and ends and items that would belong to like a teenage boy. You spot a dagger that was possibly given to him, like a wooden sword that would have been something for like training. So you definitely get like a feeling off of like the wooden sword as you grab it.
Okay.
So
all right, I'll take that with me then.
all right. Were you planning on doing anything with the body itself?
No, I mean, if I've got the sword, that should be fine.
Yep. Okay. So you just slip that into your pack.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You come back down, and Rith is working away at a hole. Go ahead and make a strength check, Rith. See how you're doing.
Okay.
13. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're making decent progress. So it'll take you a little while, maybe 5 or 10 minutes depending
Yep,
on how
that's fine.
deep you want to go.
Enough to cover and maybe have a little bit of a hump.
Okay. Yeah. So you can probably do so in about 5 minutes. All right. Lilith, are you doing anything while he is digging?
Oh, when he sets the body down in the hole, I'm going to set the weapon on top of
Okay.
the body.
And Rowan, would you like to do anything while this is going on? Okay. All right. So after about 5 minutes, you have a hole that's big enough to properly put the body in, so you have enough room to cover it and then make a mound. The crude weapon that you grabbed, you put on top of it, Lilith, and Rith, you go back to covering.
Yep.
Takes a little, of course, goes by a little bit quicker. So 2 or 3 minutes later, you have a freshly dug and covered grave.
All right, I
Oh.
break one of the shovel's pieces off and put it in as a grave marker.
Okay.
I'll while they're taking care of the body, I'll head off and start my ritual.
Okay.
Just kind of away from everybody.
All right.
Very nice, Wraith.
Actually, I'll kind of start looking around to see if I can figure out exactly where the tracks are that might be leading off.
Okay. So you're gonna wander, like, looking to the northeast of the farm.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's gonna go real well.
I'll give you advantage since you kind of know what you're looking for.
Oh, go me.
14. You're not able to necessarily spot anything yourself. I mean, it's probably been a little bit of time.
Makes sense.
After we get done with the grave, I'm gonna ask her, do you want to shift back so we can so you can help us follow this trail?
Let's see. Well, at this point, his shape would actually be going because its number of equals to half of his druid level, so he has 2 hours. So yeah, he still has one more use left. Before he needs a short rest to recharge it. So.
All right, Kerr, it's your time to shine.
All right,
We'll
what
let
is he doing?
you.
Sorry, I
gonna-
was away for a
No,
second.
you're good. He's. We need him to pick up the trail.
All right, that's a survival check.
Yep. I mean, survival will track it. He can use survival or perception to find the tracks.
It's the same.
Okay.
He has a skill.
Doesn't he have? I thought he has something too as a druid, maybe that. Maybe not.
I think what he has is like the thing that, like, if you've been somewhere, you know how to get back.
Yeah, he has the. Yeah, I know that. Okay. I'm just thinking probably of like his speech of beast and leaf or speech of the woods. So I know he has those, but okay. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can. If there's a creature around, he could try to speak with them.
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
All right. Well, he'll just do a perception check first, or survival check to see if he can see the
Okay.
tracks normally.
Doesn't see anything.
Okay. So then he'll look around for an animal.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check. 23. Yeah. There are some birds that are relatively close by. You'll spot a rabbit kind of hopping from one spot to the next. It's sitting off about 20 feet away. There's some squirrels you can hear kind of chittering in the trees.
Oh, he likes squirrels. He'll go talk to the squirrels.
Yeah, that went really well the first time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So he has the he can talk to them. Of course, they can't really talk back, or at least they at least understand him. So what would you like to ask the squirrel?
Looking for ugly goblins direction. Do you know which way they came from? Or went?
All right. Go ahead and make a persuasion check at advantage since he's dealing with an animal. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Squirrel will get a little bit. It gets excited, and just kind of starts running up and down its branch. Its tail kind of poofs out. Something that he would notice is it being like scared of the creatures that you're talking about. And then it'll scamper down the trees and kind of move off in the northeast direction, about 30 or 40 yards down, and then kind of like stop and just look back at the group and kind of motion with its head.
There an
off
acorn
in
or
a-
something on the ground anywhere?
I mean, you can
None.
find one, yeah.
Okay, Kerr will pick one of those up as he walks towards the creature, towards
Okay.
the squirrel, and good job. Thank you. Look and make sure that it looks like there's tracks.
Okay, so squirrel scampers up, grabs the acorn, stuffs it in its mouth, and runs back towards its tree. All right. Go ahead and make a survival check at advantage. 21. All right. He kind of moves, it gets down on the ground and kind of moves it out a little bit. Moves this clumping of leaves across to the side and does manage to spot a faded paw print that's fairly large.
Found it, guys.
Headed that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So heading off in that direction.
Yep.
All right.
Has Kovatri joined us?
Yeah. He would have finished his
However long this took, I would have head back. So
Yeah.
I was just gonna look around and make sure everyone was there.
yeah, I'm not Rith. You can't leave me behind.
All right. And you guys are just heading off in that direction then?
Yeah.
Following his lead.
Yep. Kerr will just lead the way.
Okay. And your horses?
I'm bringing mine with me.
Okay.
I'll probably
Are
just
you-
have it tag along behind me. I'm not gonna ride it, since Kerr's not, you know.
Right. Okay. Everybody else just bringing their horses, the two other horses along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
My horses occur.
Right. So go
Lilith
ahead
still goes and
and
climbs on his back.
He loved that.
All right. So as you're following the tracks, go ahead and give me 3 more survival checks to start with.
It's regular.
Yep. Okay, you're still managing to follow them since you found them. They are faded, but takes a moment to find it again, but he manages to keep track.
Ugh.
As you guys stop for lunch, seems to have kind of lost it at this moment. I mean, if anyone wants to assist Kerr as he's going along, he can have advantage on him.
I will.
Okay, so go ahead and roll We'll roll another one for the last one. All right. So with Lilith's assistance, he manages to keep track of it. As you guys are basically coming up on about lunchtime right now, since you left so early in the morning. It's been about 6 hours of travel so far with everything you've done. So you guys are right at around noon. Did you wish to stop?
Yeah, I think Rith will stop and at least feed his
Yeah.
horse.
Since we have the trail right now, we can make a quick camp and.
Okay. So Kerr will get back his expended use of wild shape, since you guys are taking a short rest here. I don't think anybody else did anything as far as their skills go or whatnot. So
I'm just gonna keep like an eye out pretty much the whole time we're resting.
okay, go ahead and make a perception check then.
No.
You're really sure that you're safe.
I'm really distracted.
So, all right, you guys take your break for lunch. Anything else you wish to do during that time frame?
I don't think nothing for me.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you guys are picking up the track again. Go ahead and have Kerr give me some more survival checks.
At advantage with Lilith's help.
If Lilith is helping him along the way,
Yep.
then yes.
I'll help him.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem
may not
following
need
the
help.
tracks at this point. Give me another one.
Oof.
At this point, he seems to have lost where these particular ones are going. They had been going in a pretty consistent direction. You guys are in a fairly hilly area. It's not trees all the time here. There are spots and openings in this area. The groves of trees are kind of spaced out. So you're kind of underneath the open sun right now. This area looks a little bit more weathered, potentially. So you can continue in the northeast direction you've been going.
Probably best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Kerr will.
All right.
And he'll keep trying to see if he can re-pick up the tracks, or if he sees another animal, he might try to ask it for directions.
Okay. Go ahead and make another survival check after another hour or so. At advantage. All right. He manages to spot another set of paw prints going off in this direction. So looks like he may have just lost that particular track, but as he's searching around, it looks like it has deviated a little bit, but he did manage to find it.
Okay,
They're
he'll
getting a
correct
little
course and-
okay. They're getting a little bit more prominent from this area. It looks like a little bit fresher to a certain extent, a little bit deeper.
All right, he'll
So-
mention that to the group.
All right. Go ahead and make another survival check. All right. This one he it's getting into the later afternoon at this point. You guys have been walking down this particular path for about 7 hours or so. And you get into this area where the hills are getting a little bit more pronounced. You're in a wooded tree grove right now, and as you crest the hill here, you notice down in the little valley here, this gully that's there, looks like there was a landslide at some point, and you can see at the bottom this opening in the ground, and it looks like the tracks head in that direction.
Okay, Kerr will point it out. Stops and points it out to the group so that everybody can see it. It looks like a cave entrance, correct?
You're not really sure. I mean, it's a
Oh, okay.
landslide area, but there does look to be a hole in the middle.
Okay.
Lilith starts walking towards it and draws her rapier out.
Okay.
I follow.
All right.
Follow too.
So you go towards the opening. It does appear to descend down. Let's see. It goes beyond. I mean, Lilith and Kerr and Rith. If you're looking down into the hole, it's dark. It is very dark down in there. You can't see the bottom.
Let the professionals look.
So, who would like to take a look into this hole?
I mean, I'm looking for sure.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check. At disadvantage.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh!
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Horrible.
What?
I take
What?
it back. I take it back.
That went from a 20 and a 2 to 2 20s. I mean,
Wow.
that's like the exact opposite of what happened at our home game last time for me. You know, I was rolling just straight up ones on advantage.
Like
but
I said, professional.
Yes,
All right.
that was horrible.
Wow. All right. So you glance down there, and it goes down pretty deep. But the one thing you do notice, like instantly, is that um, underneath, like this brush and shrubs and stuff that's kind of around the opening, there's like a rope ladder that's hidden there. Very crude in its construction, but it is there. It was hidden pretty well, but with your expert perception, you did manage to find it. Based on the fact that you just looked at the opening and you're like, oh, there's these two little rows here in the dirt, and they're very uniform. But you look down, and it goes down pretty deep. It's right at even with the light that you have coming in still from the sun, which is kind of muted from what you can see here, but you'd estimate it's 75-80 feet down.
I just say, follow me and start climbing down the ladder.
You'll have
I'll
to.
grab,
What?
said I'll grab my horse's reins and tether it up.
Okay. So Rowan, you can. So it is
Or
hidden
it's
and kind of
rolled-
folded down.
Oh,
So
so
you'll
I'd have to
roll
drop it or whatever.
Yep. You have to
Okay.
drop it down.
Yeah.
All right. So you drop it down, and start to climb.
Yep.
All right.
And I follow.
All right.
I will as well.
Okay. Who wants to bring up the last spot, Rith or Kerr?
Her can.
Kerr can. Okay.
Oh, great. If one of those two fall, we're all dead because they're the two heaviest.
All right. So you start to climb down. Yeah. Lilith, I mean, it is dark. You're having to just use your you're just kind of slowly moving down, just trying to make sure that you're keeping your hands and your feet on the rungs as you get there. With everybody on here, this rope is swaying quite a bit, depending on how far out you're spacing each other. So
I would
how much
imagine we're
space,
probably at least not like right on top of each other because
say how much space do you give him, Lilith, before you head down?
Right after his head disappears.
Okay,
oh, geez,
so
okay, he's right on top of me.
right there, yeah. And Kovac?
How far down is it?
Well, you can see the bottom when you look down in there, but give me just give me a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the bottom, so you're pretty sure it's probably 75 to 100 feet.
100,000
Okay.
feet.
I'll wait till they get about halfway down before I even attempt.
Okay.
He's like, I can see the bottom. It's down there.
All right. So, 1 second here. Let me. All right. Are you guys able to see the cave one up there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need to go ahead and go now or just wait?
Well, I'll put your token in. So,
Okay.
Boom.
Do I still need to click? Because I'm still on Arabelle.
Yeah, go ahead. You can click.
Okay.
Now.
I just didn't want to do it too early or anything, you know?
Nope, you're fine. All right, so you come down to the bottom, followed quickly by Lilith. Lilith, you probably won't be able to see anything.
No,
I can't see anything except
I
for
do
me.
have my moon touch dagger though.
Pulling out your dagger, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
and my rapier.
Down. Okay. All right. So you guys have vision, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you come down. And the first thing you guys see here is as you descend and get your footing, it is a very wide open cavern. Can't even see the walls on the far end at this point.
Go there. I will move a couple steps though for anybody else coming down the ladder.
Okay.
As
Kind
will
of
I.
move me over a little bit.
All right. Are you waiting for them to touch down?
Yes.
Okay.
It does say I don't have any vision currently.
Yeah, I don't have your token on there.
Okay, gotcha.
You're blind from the last perception roll.
About right.
No. Hey, you stop that.
What am I stopping?
Privately rolling.
Yeah. I'm expecting them to come tumbling down.
All right. So say about 10 seconds later, Kovac, you come down and touch down. Let me give you your vision here. 1 second. As he's touching down, Rowan and Lilith, you will both kind of hear to your right and up slightly this sound of like something scraping against a stone as it's moving kind of in your direction. It sounds like it's off in the distance, but it sounds like claws against the stone. Kovac, you should have vision now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And
Sure do.
Rith, how far down were you? How far were you waiting for Kovac to go before you start down?
I probably would have waited like 15, 20 seconds.
15 or 20 seconds? Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Kovac, it's what you see.
Yay. Has anything noticed me? Or us?
Yeah. I mean, you are illuminated inside of Lilith's light currently.
Okay. What do I see? What are those? Am I able to?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
You see two goblins for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I see them. I hope I do better than that in the future here.
Yeah, we might need better.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
you're just getting all the bad ones out of the way.
That's what I'm thinking.
And I wasted all my 20s on a disadvantage roll.
That was spectacular, though.
Give me 1 second here. Let me find something, and I'll show you a picture of what they look like, and then 'cause they do look like very large wolves. I mean, they are
Okay.
they are canine shaped, but they are larger than any wolf you've seen before.
Okay.
Especially like the front part of their body is just absolutely massive, and then the back kind of shaves down into a smaller hindquarters. So
Okay.
definitely looks like you probably wouldn't want to be on the front end of that thing.
Gotcha. Well, I will. I'll definitely pull out my blade, and I'll let everybody know. Yeah, we're gonna have company pretty quick here.
I pull out my hand axe.
All right.
Good.
Let's go ahead and
Good that I pulled out my hand axe.
Riz, go ahead and make a perception check real quick for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I have no view, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
you're still up top, really, when he hits the ground.
okay. Perception.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep, you don't hear it. So I'll say you start down.
Okay.
You can see. So as you start down, with your passive perception, you can see that Lilith has her moon touch dagger out, so you can kind of see the bottom.
Okay.
But I'll put your token right above, right there.
Okay.
Oh, dang it! I know what that's supposed to be. Never mind. Hold on.
Holding on.
There we go.
Oh, that is moon touch dagger glow.
Yep. I basically gave him like dark vision as opposed to doing the moon touch. So
Yeah.
So now, Rith, you should be able to kind of
Yep, I
see
can
the
see.
bottom there. Let's see. Do a perception check for Kerr too.
Okay.
15. Okay. He would have heard from Kovach's statement. He would have said, "Guys from company."
Okay.
Are
I
the
feel like
words
he
he
would
would
have
have
said
picked.
something then.
Oh, definitely he would.
Yeah.
So you can start your way down, either controlled or moving quicker. How would you like to do that?
I'll do controlled for right now.
Okay, so no checks necessary. We'll say Kerr will give you a couple second head start and then start down after you. So there'll be about a 10-foot difference between the two of you.
Okay.
I'll put him behind you there. All right. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh. Oh.
18 just said nope.
So many dice.
Holy
know.
smokes!
There are a lot of dice out there.
Oh, can you knock other dice over? Is that legit strategy?
I mean, it hits, but
If it hits something, it'll roll to whatever it hits to. But if it's already rolled and it gets
Then,
hit, it
yeah.
doesn't change it.
it won't change anything. All right.
That's why I rolled first. I'm superstitious. I don't like my dice to touch anything when I roll them.
Don't cross the dice.
All right. So Kovac, you can see that these large canine creatures are kind of like crouched and moving in your direction slowly. Like they're ready to pounce at you or something like that. So,
Oh, that's good.
Rith, you have the first go, so it's about 75 feet to the ground. You can move half your speed as a climb. So you can make it. I'll say you're 15 feet down at the start of this, so you can make it another 30. So you'll have 30 more feet to go.
Okay.
Kovac, you are. Well, let's see. Begin combat. So that's all right.
My move?
Yep.
Okay. Man, it's hard to tell where that light ends. Is that the bluish kind of
Yeah.
hue?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you have the entire view of the cavern with your dark vision.
Yeah. So I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna root. Does that get me out of the light?
Not
Not quite.
white. You're right in
Okay.
the dim.
You're right at the tip.
Is this our first combat in Foundry?
I think so.
I think so too. Go us. He's gone.
Now you're gone.
All right.
I can't even see you. You've moved so far away.
I'll double the there and
Okay.
end my turn.
Okay. Lilith.
Oh, I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
And just take a defensive stance.
Okay, so are you taking a dodge action?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a ready action attack.
Oh, okay.
If
with
something
your-
comes within melee range.
Something comes within melee. Okay.
Yes.
So you have your that's right. You have your rapier out. So
Yep.
all right. So you're readying your attack.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Okay.
Does it position like that because it's technically taking up the 4 squares?
Yep. It's large.
That's neat.
It's large. So
Yeah, it's cool how it does it like that.
okay.
Hey, puppy.
Yeah, it doesn't really know you can see it.
Who's a good boy?
And... All right. Oh. So it you hear the twang of a bow, Lilith, as an arrow just eventually comes into your light, and 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 5 points of damage. and it came directly almost from your right. Well, directly from your... Actually, I mean, basically directly in front of you. So.
Now, what is it we can hit to like take the?
Oh, you just right-click on the damage itself.
There it is.
Hey, yeah, you turn green.
He's poisoned. No, just kidding.
Hey, cool. All right.
All right, next is Rowan.
Oh wow, me already?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, this is almost near the bottom of the order now.
True. So, as I'm standing there, like with my hand axe ready, I just feel like this burning sensation build up in my arm, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, and I just reach forward, and you just see this light move down my arm, and it shoots out a really dark purple crow. And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on this big guy here in front of me.
Nice.
That's
Go for it. Fire away. 18 will hit.
Yeah. Oh. 2 points of damage.
All right. So you hear it go "Rrr!" as it slams into it. Anything else you'd like to do with your movement or bonus?
No, I'm gonna stay here for now.
All right. Moves off in this direction, and watch as this goblin that was up here, Kovac, kind of moves off in your direction, just kind of its eyes kind of scanning, since you left the light area up there, gets to there and just kind of looks and goes, "Eek!" and steps back 5 feet. You're still within its vision as well, but it found you and kind of concerned, but that's its go. And Kerr will begin his way down the ladder, so he's still going to have another 45 feet of movement to go at the end of his turn. So, all right. Back to the top. Rith, you manage to, if you're double moving, so you get 15 feet with your regular movement. Is there anything you'd like to do once you're there?
So I'm not on the ground yet though.
No, you're 15 feet above the ground right now with your just your regular movement. So do you
Yeah,
want
I
to?
mean, I'll just
You can try to drop if you want, and make an athletics check, which would basically just, I mean, I'll allow that to leave your movement available to use or your action to use a dash if you want.
yeah, I'll drop down.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check then.
Oh.
15? Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You make a superhero landing. It doesn't hurt you, though.
I like to do it.
You don't know what those pansies are talking about. All right. So you come down, and what you can see there is what you can see.
I lost my view, so give me a second.
Mm-hmm. No, did you get disconnected?
It did
Oh,
that
okay.
blanket
Gotcha.
thing on me, so I have to get back in.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it does that, but
So you would have seen an arrow as you were climbing down. You would have seen an arrow come from the right and hit Lilith.
okay.
And then you would have seen.
On my token, I can't see anybody. when I click on my token.
You can't see the people at the bottom?
Nope.
Let me do something there real quick.
I can see him when I click on Kerr. All right, now I can see the other two, but I don't see any like glowing or anything. If that makes a difference.
If you can see them, do you see like
well.
the area around you though?
Now when I moved my guy, I can't see anything now. It's all dark.
All right, let me do something real quick.
Rith, you broke it. The
I'm
light
gonna
went
update
out.
that real quick.
I know.
Now my light went out.
All right, how about now?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. I think it might have been because you left and came back in.
I don't know what you guys are talking about not being able to see.
All right.
So, like I said,
well,
you would have seen the attack come from over on the right, and you would have seen Rowan's, even though it was kind of like a darker purple, you would have seen it hit something off to the right.
All right, so I can get there.
He's going in.
That's 25 feet of movement.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see anything further than where
Yep.
Lilith's at, though.
It's true. Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
No. I mean, not at this point.
Okay.
I'll just I mean, I can't hold to attack somebody if they come in my because I've already used my movement and
Yep.
everything,
Your
right?
action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then nope. I just wait.
All right. Go Vetch.
All right. Not so eloquently put as our bard, but I will attack the big wolf closest to me.
Okay. That will hit. 7.
Much better than me.
Go over your shoulder and say, "Bard, that's how you do it."
All right. Anything else with your movement or bonus action?
Kind of like where I am right now.
Okay.
Mine was all elegant and like had all the show to it, and then his was just like straightforward face pounding.
Out of the darkness.
That's a Kovac thing. Lilith.
Let's see.
There's some stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
There they are.
And let's see. The goblin in front of me. I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Okay. All right. So you have advantage on your next attack on him.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And that's where I'm staying.
Okay. Okay. So this one. Kovac, give me high or low.
Let's go. Let's go low.
All right. 5.
Is that a good choice?
Boom. No, it came for you. She hit it. It didn't like that.
What a jerk.
Yep.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I respect that.
So it charges towards you and opens its large jaws and goes to take a bite.
Okay.
Rude.
$19 to hit.
It does.
All right. I do need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength, all right.
And you take 9 points of damage from it. All
Okay.
right. So as it bites into you, it tries to wrestle you to the ground like a German Shepherd.
Okay.
And you
Bad dog.
manage to like punch it in the side of the head with the pommel of your sword and let's go. But those teeth hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Next one comes up. This one's going to go forward. And it's going to take a bite at you, Lilith. Oh, 17 to a 3. Okay, so 8's going to miss, I'm pretty sure.
You are correct.
Okay. So it goes to take a bite out of you, and you use your small size to just kind of duck underneath. But boy, does it have a bad breath. So that is its go. Yeah. This one moves back. Take another shot with its short bow once it's out of range. $17 to hit. For you, Lilith.
Yes, hit, and I'm
Okay.
gonna use shield.
Okay, so misses.
Yes, because
All
that
right.
gives me a +5, so it would make my AC 21.
Nice. Good choice. Rith knows all about that.
Well, not Rith, but
Not Rith, but
I think that's the most abused spell I've ever used.
it's the most useful spell. So it's a utility spell, right?
Yep.
Keep squishy rogues alive. All right. So you wave your hand up and a blue shield comes up, and as the arrow's about to hit, it's ting. All right. So that's its go. Rowan.
I'm gonna move there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire another Eldritch Blast at the wolf up here with Kovac.
Okay. $17 will hit.
Better.
Much better. All right. Looking a little hurt now. All right. So after anything else for you, Rowan?
I don't think so.
Okay.
ignore that.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing right now.
It's this one here. All right, that one's gonna go ahead and take a shot with its short bow at you, Kovac.
Stop that.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
Yes, it does.
I said stop that.
I know you did. 5 points of damage.
All right.
It moves a little bit back with the rest of its movement. All right, Kerr's turn. He will be down here. Yeah, because he had 45 feet to go. Roll an athletics check for him. He'll just drop to the ground too. He's a bigger dude. Yeah, he's fine. All right, so he had to use his full movement, but he drops down, so he is there now. I don't know if he has anything with a bonus action that he can do.
Is it cantrip?
Some of them might be, but
Yep. He will shillelagh cast
Okay.
shillelagh. It's his bonus action.
So he has Shillelagh on his club now.
And yeah, so he gets light. Is that what it is?
Don't recall.
No, it's casting.
I think it's just a. I know it gives him a bonus to his
Damage, I think.
Yeah, it gives it becomes a D8. His weapon die becomes a D8 on his
Yep.
club. Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Because what he's done in the past is he's used Druidcraft to basically turn his club into a torch.
Okay. That's. Let me see that spell.
It's another cantrip, but I don't know if it's a. I think it's a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, it instantly lights and snuffs out candles, a torch. Okay.
He has those totem things too. I don't know if they're a bonus action or an action.
I think they're bonus.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see the totem stuff. That must be in the effects one?
I think so.
Maybe? No.
Should be in the features.
Features. Spirit totem.
Spirit
There we
totem.
go.
Oh,
No,
he doesn't
but
have
it
it
isn't.
written down.
Doesn't give me that. Let me look it up. It does say that's a bonus action. I don't know if that's going to be or beneficial. Spell.
Can't remember if that's Xanathar or.
Yeah, I don't see it in the regular book.
Yeah, it's Circle of the Shepherds, Xanathar. So, he has a bear spirit, which anyone within the aura gains gains 5 temporary hit points plus his druid level, so it'd be 9 temporary 9 temporary hit points. The hawk one, when it makes an attack roll, they have advantage, or he can use his reaction to grant advantage. And then the unicorn spirit gives advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura.
Okay.
And if he casts any healing spells within the unicorn spirit, each creature of his choice within the aura also gains hit points equal to his druid level. So that one's more of a healing option. So So maybe not more useful right now, but
Yeah.
Shillelagh's a good one.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with Shillelagh.
All right.
Shillelagh.
That's his go. Now Rith.
Yep. Well, there's the doggy that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. Yeah, I lost my thing again.
Lost your
Annoying.
vision?
Yeah, I lost. I had to re-log back in again. I don't know if it's because I have 2 character sheets up. Same time.
Okay.
But I lost Kerr as well.
Okay. Good.
I will. Yep.
'Kay.
I will move there. And yeah, I'll just there's nobody else around me. I don't want to waste the rage. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the greater weapon mastery on him.
All right.
So let's see. I don't think I have. So I need a -5 on this roll.
Nice. 15 will hit.
All right. So then damage, I add 10 onto this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's not bad.
That'll work.
It drops to the ground.
It's like a pickle jar. I loosened it for you.
But yes, it drops to the ground as you just cave in the. Well, I mean, you can describe how you'd like to kill it.
Well, it was pointing towards Lilith. So
Yeah,
I'll
kinda.
come in. As I come in, I'll just take a swing up like I'm golfing its face
All right. Straight
to
through its
rip up
jaw.
its. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you blast its lower jaw off of its face, and its brain kind of turns to mush, and as it hits the ground, you see all this ichor kind of flowing onto the floor in front of you.
Perfect. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move the 30 to there.
Okay,
The rest of my move, I guess.
got it. Kovac.
Hey. All right. Let's go after this guy here.
Oh, okay. $11 will miss.
Wow. Okay, we won't go after that guy. Okay.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. Lilith.
Okay.
Rith came in and obliterated the thing that tried to bite you.
I'm gonna nod to Rith as I move my 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dash for my bonus action.
Okay. Get right up next to it.
Yes.
All right.
Would that do I need to go there or here?
Nope, right there's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack that guy.
Go for it. At advantage. because of True Strike.
Yes. Where'd my rapier go? Hold on, my rapier dropped out.
Don't forget to equip it. It should show up on your UI there.
There we go. Oh, sorry. That wasn't an advantage.
You can
I'll
just
just roll-
roll again.
I'll
It's
just
fine.
roll another one.
All right. Well, 24 does hit.
What's that? And so 17 total damage.
Nice. I mean, the regular rapier damage took him down, so now he's just extra dead.
Oh, I would have stabbed him again anyway.
Well, I mean, you just stabbed straight through him as he was dying, just to make sure that he knew that you were unhappy with him. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I don't have any movement left, do I?
No, you still had that was 15 feet. So
Okay, so I got 15 more.
you have 25 as a halfling, right?
30 actually.
Do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still have 15 feet left.
So did I hear the battle that they're having over there?
I mean, you've heard the twang of a bow, kind of, that was to your left now, or up basically, and then behind you, you've heard snarling, and I don't
I'll
know if
move
Kovac would have cursed when he missed with his
there.
sword poke or not, but
And
Alright,
that's
so-
well in my turn.
all right. So you do see the goblin at the edge of your vision there. All right. So this orc's gonna go ahead and take another bite of you, Kovac. $18.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna use cutting words on the damage.
Okay. Did you want to? Okay. I mean, you could use it on the attack too.
Can I do it like can I use it like that after you rolled your attack? Cause he
Well, technically, I mean, you're supposed when I make the attack roll is
Yeah.
when you say.
Right.
The system just lets you know what I roll, so it's fine.
true. All right, I'll use it then for that. I guess.
Okay.
I probably have to use the actual inspiration to get the d6 to show up.
Yeah, I think so. Reduces to 16.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. What would Rowan say to distract it?
Wait, I have a thing down here.
He yells at the warg, say, "Wait, I have a thing down here," and the warg goes, right
Oh,
as
wait,
the
what?
teeth are about to sink in.
I didn't
and...
mean to roll the 3. It just automatically rolls it, I guess.
Okay.
Now go away, or I shall taunt you a second time. That's what he says.
All right.
Well, since it missed, I'm going to go ahead and repost.
All right, go for it.
Do better.
I didn't realize when I used that thing down there that it would actually roll the dice too. I thought it just threw up a sentence.
Oh, yes. Yep, 21 will hit.
Right. We'll tack on this guy here. Where are you?
And he has to make a wisdom save for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one because he's damaged, right?
Yep.
I should have rolled the versatile one.
Okay, go for it.
There we go. Hey.
Makes a 16 on it. So he makes the save on the.
He makes a save. Alrighty.
Let's see.
So just 5 damage then.
Okay. It's looking more hurt. And you avoided damage, so win-win.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Rowan, you are up.
So, question: bottom left or bottom right to flank that big guy right there, below him, or would it matter? Either one.
Bottom right.
Okay, so here.
Yep.
Ha ha!
Nice.
And I'm gonna
Nice.
hit him with my hand axe.
Go for it. At advantage.
20.
That will hit.
It's almost a 1.
That should work.
Ah,
There's your 1.
it's okay. It's still 6 damage.
He is hurting. Something fierce right now.
And I can use a spell as long as it's
Bonus action.
bonus action.
Yep.
Alright, I'll also throw a healing word over at Kovac.
Okay.
Boop. Cast it
Refreshing.
There it is.
there. And a 6 again.
All right. Did you apply the healing there for Kovac?
I did.
All right.
You're still
This is
yellow. What the
good
heck?
as
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm pea green.
Okay. So. He runs over here.
He go.
And ooh, okay. All right. As it kind of goes, yep, and just takes off. Now Kerr's up.
Kerr will druidcraft and make light on his staff so he can see.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Let's see here. 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, that was his move and his cast.
Okay. And Druidcraft was a bonus action, right?
No, I think it's an action.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Let me find the spell. Druidcraft, 1 action.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I mean, he does have a bonus action if you want to try to do anything with that. Can still cast another spell if he needs to.
Kovac looks pretty hurt to him.
He looks hurt.
All right, let's see here. So he will cast and use his healing word spell.
All right.
Master level. He'll use it at 2, I guess.
All right.
Cast. Healing roll.
Oh,
Yay!
2 ones. That's so rough.
I am not doing him justice tonight.
It's not you for sure, but
Oh, goodness. All right, that's it for him then.
all right. I mean, Kovac is kind of back in the green now, so. Rith.
I gotta find my character now. There it is. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I lost my vision again once I moved. I don't know why. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll get in front of Lilith.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Kovac. You're muted still, by the way. There you go.
Bobby.
That's all right.
All right.
I presume you're attacking.
Yes.
Okay.
Do something.
You did something.
All
That
right.
hits.
Let's do it again here.
Nice.
I mean, not that he can really save when he's dead, but
A little extra
Wishful
emphasis.
extra dead.
Yeah.
All right. So you stab into it, and Rowan, you watch as it just makes kind of this boom sound like from inside of it, and part of its head just kind of explodes. So, right out the back of it.
I just look at it and I say, "Play dead."
All right. Anything else for you, Kovac? You got movement and bonus still.
And that other goblin hightailed it. Is that right?
Looked like he ran off, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move my limit here. All right. Winder
Okay.
there.
After that, Lilith.
I didn't see where he went.
He went off in that direction. You can make a perception check if you'd like.
I think I will.
It'd be at disadvantage since down the hallway is actually in dim light for you.
16.
16. You don't see anything.
I'm dashing.
Okay.
Poor Rith. His only light source keeps running from him.
All right. So as you slip by, the goblin comes out of its hiding spot against the wall and slashes at you with its scimitar as you get by.
Ooh.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Six damage. So kind of right behind you. So you can go 5 feet back if you want, because that's where he would have hit you from.
Oh, okay.
So that
Mhm.
should still, then you can move. You could still have 5 feet of movement to get back to him if you want.
Okay. Yep. Definitely.
Go for it. Sixteen will hit.
Nine points of damage.
You run him right through his ugly face. And he drops to the ground.
And I laugh.
And
That's all I got.
I think. Yeah, of the ones you guys could see that. Oh, I didn't make this guy dead. Dead. So, of all the enemies that are in the room here, that takes care of everybody. So that does end the combat there. Boom. All right.
I will stab down one more time in the goblin's face.
Yeah.
And then I will take my dagger and remove one of his teeth
Okay.
and stick it in the cloth bag
In the bag that you have. Got it.
that I made. And then I'll search him.
Okay. Go ahead and do an investigation check there.
Ugh.
12. Okay. He has some really kind of tattered, raggy leather armor that's patchwork. And he does have a short bow and what looks to be kind of like a scimitar-ish sword, but both are very crude. Definitely subpar to the quality that you're used to, or anybody else for that matter.
Just gonna kick him away from him. That's it.
Okay. Kovetch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll stick the 2 goblins.
Okay.
That's
Are you moving to the other one to search it as well for Lilith?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for an investigation check there again.
You.
Yeah. Find about the same stuff.
I'll dig one of his teeth out too.
All right. Go ahead and just make a dexterity check for those. See how well you do.
Seven.
All right. So the first one you try, you can't really get it out and you kind of break it. So you can try for a couple more if you'd like.
Jeez.
11. Yeah, you can get one out with that.
All I need's one.
Okay.
Wait, do we need to like collect ears or anything for this?
Hey, Rith was gonna get the ears off the two goblins.
I don't remember if that was part of the part of the thing or not.
Well, that's a job posting. Someone has a job posting.
I don't.
I would assume Lilith does.
I would too, but
If I do, I don't have it wrote down.
I don't know if
I
you
just
would have had
wrote
it written
all the
down,
farm
but
stuff.
You know, what's the worst that happens? We just take them back anyway. if we don't need them, we get rid of them.
Exactly.
because whoever has, yeah, I mean, I know Lilith had the job posting. So the job posting said reports of goblin war bands with dire wolves and wargs near outlying farms. Return with goblin ears and animal pelts for reward.
So we'll need to pelt up these wargs on our way out.
That's true. We could get it on the way out, yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll grab the ears now on these ones, but we
Okay.
can.
Yeah, because I mean the pelts would be heavier to carry, so I think it makes sense to get them on the way out. And the ears
Yeah.
are not going to really be much, so we could just take those now. Makes sense.
Okay. Kovac done his thing. Lilith, you've done your thing.
Shall we continue?
I'll say Kerr will notice something with his passive as he's going by the goblins.
They're
or
getting
at least
back up. I'm running.
or at least the one that's in the entrance there. It has the same marking on its skin.
Oh, is the one that we were given?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kurt will point that out.
Okay. Because I think
Nice.
it's
It
passive
has
is
this.
21.
Let me pull up the sheet again.
Yeah, his passive is like
Yeah.
crazy high.
Yeah, because he took perceptive or observe.
Isn't it like a 19 or something?
I think it's like 21.
Okay.
It's like crazy high.
It's 5. It's 5 higher than his regular.
Yeah, it's
perception.
21.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's like 10 higher than me or something.
But Kerr did let us know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Kurt
Well, it
will
looks
point
like
it
we're
out.
on the right track then.
Yes. Guess I'm gonna follow the beacon.
All right.
Yeah, I will move down this hallway slowly since I got attacked by the other guy that was in the hat.
Okay.
I'm going to stay just outside the...
The aura.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rith will mention that he saw a small, what looked like a tunnel when we dropped down. Was that anything?
we could hit that on the way back.
Yeah, its entrance was very small, like maybe a foot wide.
Okay.
So it would be, I mean, it would be hard for you to get down and almost impossible for Kerr. Lilith might be able to fit down there.
Okay. I just pointed it out because I saw
Yep.
it.
Hey, Lilith, let me go in front of your light.
Okay.
It's like the two people that don't need it. We can flank the light.
Okay, so you're gonna move 30 feet in front of her.
Yeah, I don't
As
really.
long
I
as
guess
you leave the goblins for me.
I'd probably be right here would probably be out of his light, or would I need to be at least like one more?
I mean, technically, right there, you're out of the light. Yes.
Yeah, because the
'cause
curve
I
of
can't
the.
see you.
Yep. And how are you guys moving through this tunnel system?
Like,
I'm gonna
Are you
let
going
everybody
stealthily
know
or
about this
quietly?
this goblin that popped out of the wall, that there may be passages that they hide in.
yeah, I'd probably say I'd probably move quietly and like just try to, and personally, like I would try to stay like just out of his light. Like if it's around a corner, I would just stay like as far back as I could without being in the light, and then on
Sure.
the straight stretches, I would get a little further out. But I'd
Okay.
say it quietly, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and anybody who's moving quietly, go ahead and make a stealth check.
21 for me. Would mine be at disadvantage since I'm holding a light?
It's just moving quietly.
Oh, okay.
You're not hiding itself. You're
Okay.
just trying to move quietly. Okay. So, Rith and Kerr, I mean, and Kovac, I would say you guys are not necessarily kicking rocks or anything like that, but you have regular footfalls probably.
Fair enough.
Rowan, you feel pretty good. Lilith, you're pretty silent. So, all right. Go ahead and move forward as you like.
I gotta figure out which ones I can be in.
that's kind of what I'm looking at. Yep.
Not moving both at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta move this one and move the other screen, so I'm a little scared.
All right, so you have fork there. Go left or right?
Going right.
All right.
They're not gonna know which way I went though. Oh, I'm in the light again. I gotta move
now
out
I
of the
can
light.
see you. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go.
They staying together.
Okay.
That's up to Rith, I guess.
Well, this crowding me here.
I'm gonna stay here until I see everybody else back there. The people who can't see in the dark.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us, or
Rowan right now,
oh, okay.
since he's far enough ahead.
Oh, 23.
Yeah, it's very, very quiet. So,
Hey, Rith. Hey, Lilith.
are you guys gonna give him room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't see
didn't know how far
he
ahead he
goes.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
I was busy moving the other screen so people can see it.
You're good. You're good. I gotta move two people, so
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
I get it.
Rowan, the thing that you don't hear anything, so no other sounds of feet or movement. You're pretty confident that whatever happened in the entrance there has gone unnoticed thus far.
Good to know.
Good thing I occurred.
Oh,
Ah, can't see.
Oh, sorry.
No, my character lost its sight again because I got kicked off.
I'm
But
just gonna
Oh,
look around here and make sure there's nothing in the wall.
okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
So good.
we hit a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud!
What's up?
Dead end.
Oh, we go back to that fork then.
Yeah, I know. Pat, can you Bob, can you just move us?
Yeah, I can. Probably.
Oh, shit.
Good wall.
Make a perception check, Skovach.
Gotcha. Where'd you go? There we go.
Oh god, I almost got killed by a big die.
Okay. Nope. Don't
Keep going.
do
Okay.
anything. Yep.
All right.
There we go.
And I'm gonna wait here until.
Everybody catches up.
Yeah.
Did you move ahead a little bit, Lilith?
What's that?
Did you move ahead a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've stopped at this fork.
Okay. Make a perception check from there.
I'm gonna let everybody pass me then.
Okay.
22.
Yep. From the passageway above you,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of opens up there, you hear the sound of water.
I'll wait till they catch up and
Okay.
kind of whisper it. Water to the north.
You gonna go check it out?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You see what looks to be like a pool of water that is running from the side of the wall, gathering here, and then it appears to be going down somewhere through an opening. Make a perception check. 20. Nice. It does appear to go down. With your dark vision, you can kind of see an exit point a little bit. I mean, there's some other water that's down there, but the path that it's going down and through, maybe 2.5 feet wide.
So we all wouldn't fit anyway.
Maybe it would be tough, but it looks like it goes down 25, 30 feet.
Okay, I'll relay that message to everyone, like of what I saw.
Okay.
Let's go this other way.
Just tell me if you want to do any perception checks as you get to areas. So.
Is that a warning?
A reminder. And what is your passive, Rowan?
13.
Okay.
Not the best. Uh-oh. Alright, I definitely want to check out like this little corner, I guess.
Make a perception check. A 13.
13.
Precisely what you should have. You don't catch anything there. Lilith, what is your passive? Everybody hold still for a second.
Where is that located?
Should be in the character sheet somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Or it's basically it's just whatever your perception check is plus 10.
Oh, so then I don't know. Is it that little number that's next to perception?
Oh yeah, it'd be 14 for you, Lilith.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So they have the passive ones in parentheses on your character
Okay.
sheet under the attributes.
So I will check this little corner.
Okay.
Oh. I'm going to go up in here
Okay.
and check that one.
Rowan, can you move 5 feet to the left, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Kerr, so move yourself back to where you were, Lilith. You could, please.
Oh.
As you're there with the light shining, and Kerr is kind of coming up in that direction, he'll see that goblin standing against the wall that everybody's been walking by.
No, I was standing on him.
You're standing right next to him.
That's why I didn't see him.
He's kind of like huddled up against the wall in a crouched fashion. So Rith, are you behind? You're behind Kerr, right?
I was in front of him, technically
okay.
speaking.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. No, that's fine.
I keep moving us back and forth
Yep.
because I don't have vision on myself. Again.
So Kerr sees the goblin there.
Yeah, Kerr will try to whisper it to Rith.
Okay. Slide a fan.
So
Hey,
Kerr tries
Riff,
to
there's
go.
a goblin.
Yeah.
Which will indeed spook them. So we're going to go ahead and enter combat again here.
Kerr would like to take the 18 that his dice turned to when someone hit it.
All right. So we will begin here. So for this round, everyone except for Kerr is going to be surprised. Mainly Kovac because you're just out of range. I mean, you have no idea what's going on yet. But
Right.
Rith, I think you can rage during your surprise round if you want, or is that
Yeah.
something you could do yet?
No, I can't yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right. So, boom, boom. This guy right here, Rowan. If you want, I'll have you stay right there. It just makes it easier for all the combat stuff. It's going to step out from its little hiding spot and attack you. Not so much with a 7. God, he's terrible. I'm guessing a 7 misses, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
He can feel good about himself. Okay. So
I won't make him feel bad. He's just a little guy.
Right. I appreciate that. So Rith, you're surprised this round. Kovac, same deal. Lilith, Rowan, Kerr.
Let's see.
His shillelagh would be gone by now, but
Yeah.
I mean, he could keep casting it if he wanted to because it is a cantrip. But
Yeah, I think he'll keep going as he would have moved through.
shillelagh and druidcraft.
Druidcraft, yeah.
And shillelagh.
Just because we're in combat.
Danger.
Potentially. Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Well, I don't really think there's a spell that he has that he would want to cast this moment, and
Keep track of your sound here for a second. I'm gonna try this. It's not too loud for everybody, right?
I gotta drop it down.
Okay. Everybody else?
Nice.
Good?
He'll move into here, I think.
Okay.
Give light.
Got it. All right. This guy's going to come out. Ooh. Lilith high low. Low. It was high. So this one comes out of the wall and goes for you because you're small and they think that's good. $17 to hit.
I forgot what my armor class is now. That hits.
Okay. Five damage. And He will use a bonus action to disengage and go. So he kind of runs in between you guys by Kerr and just kind of around the corner from Rith. Yeah. Okay. This other one comes out of the wall. And we'll take a swing at you, Lilith. Crit on that one for 6 damage. And let's see, back to the top with one of the goblins. He's gonna take another swing at you, Rowan. $11 to hit. He's
Nope.
really terrible. So
He was really close though.
he was really close. Rith,
Yeah, there's one right next to me, right? So I will.
kind of around the corner, but yeah, you can see
Yeah,
him.
I will just step and go ahead and swing at him.
Go for it.
I will do greater weapon on him. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Does there look like there's one behind him at all?
It's dark down the hallway.
Just too dark. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will just take my swing at him then, regularly.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna minus my 5. So.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Oof. Gotta be the
Alright.
darkness or something. He's just in the shadows, and you swing high and smash the wall next to him. Kind of reverberates up your arms a little bit, like those, metal baseball
Yeah.
bats, and you hit it and it vibrates on you. 'Cause you get the barrel a little bit more.
That is a fun feeling.
Oh yeah. All right.
That's it for me.
Okay. Kovetch, you watched
Hey.
the goblin just kind of come running out, and Rith took a swing at it.
Oh, I can still. If I move 5 foot over, I'm still within his. He doesn't get
Yeah,
attacked.
he would
right?
just have he would just kind of have like half cover, so might
Okay,
increase
so I'm gonna
his speed.
sidestep back then.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he just ran right by Rith and went around the corner.
Hi, buddy. Where did I go?
Meep meep.
14 will just miss.
Just miss.
Just miss.
All right.
That it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Lilith,
I am gonna stab the one next to me.
of course. That makes sense.
I don't know. I think you should hug it.
Just use both of your weapons to kind of give it a pat on the back or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, good.
Jeez.
Oh, wow. This is starting off some really good rolling right now.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna use Second Wind.
Okay. Get some hit points back.
Yes.
Oh, that was almost even better.
I'll take.
Nice. That it for you?
That is it for me.
All right. Rowan.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit this guy that's been trying to hit me.
Go for it. Hand axe.
Yeah.
All right. 20 will hit.
I'm doing a better job than him already.
Uh-huh.
You're doing a better job than all of us.
9 damage.
9 damage. You bury the axe like right into the side of his head and just kind of and drops down. You just gotta work it free now.
And
The goblin with
then
it.
I guess for my bonus action, I'll heal Lilith with healing word. She seems like hurting a little. A
Yeah.
level 2.
Okay. A 1 and a 2.
For 8.
Jeez.
I'll take it.
The healing has been
I know.
on point.
I really want to heal you guys. I'm just not effective.
That's good enough for me because I
That's
was
been
hurting.
4 1s and a 2 on all the healing spells. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. Any movement for you?
Yeah, I'll come back down this way.
Okay.
No, I'll just hang out right here.
All right. Kerr.
So there's a goblin there and a goblin there.
Yep.
He can't get to either one, so he'll just sidestep here to provide light.
Okay. All right. Back to this goblin. So Kovac is in front of him. Swing with its crude-looking blade. $17 to hit. Oh, sorry, you're muted.
Just barely.
Just barely.
A big
That's what I like to
meanie.
hear. 6 points.
What? Okay, 6s really? That's. I'm getting 6 back. I'm losing 6. Come on now.
I know. It's
Pick a different number, huh?
Well,
we're just gonna sit
preferably
right in that
lower.
range. Lower on the healing? Is that
No,
what
no.
you're talking-
Lower on the damage.
We can't get much lower on the healing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so-
true.
I gave him 6 and I rolled a 1, so I
Yeah,
mean...
both of you guys rolled one.
I can't get any lower than 6 on healing. It's like physically not possible.
All right. This other goblin's going to swing out at you again, Lilith. Not that time, though. 11 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. Yeah, it's kind of stuck in there. And that one's dead. So, Rith.
Well, I'm gonna try to hit this one.
All right.
I'm just gonna do a regular hit on this one
Go for it.
since Kovac is there.
With the +2, the 16 misses. Just barely.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I rolled.
I mean, technically, Kovac is your ally, so I mean, you could move into his spot as long as you just can't end there. So you'd have to just sidestep back
Oh,
into
well,
yours.
yeah, then I would have stepped in and then
Yeah,
back out.
no, that's fine. I forgot about that. So a 16 will hit.
Okay.
Nine points. You will drop. Kovac.
Well, while I'm here, I'll stick him.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I guess I'll just move to the other side so I can see a little bit farther down that hallway. Okay, nothing.
Okay, you can make a perception check if you're looking down that way.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, nothing.
Like you said, nothing.
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 All right, cool.
Yeah. We are doing
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll end there.
Lilith.
Sticking
17 will hit. Nice.
11 damage.
11 damage. We'll drop him. You run him right through the chest. And you don't see any other combatants. So that'll end.
I'll grab ears.
Okay.
Teeth.
There's
Alright.
3 of them, or just
Three
the
of
2? 3.
Three.
Yeah, I mean you've seen 2 so far. You can go around the corner if you want. And...
Yeah.
Yep.
Back over here.
I'm gonna hang out over here with Kovac and protect.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you'll ruin a couple of teeth, but you can manage to get one eventually. From each.
Okay.
Just
Once Lilith's done, I'll go and stick that guy too.
Okay. Are you getting all 3?
Is there?
As you
No,
get
it's-
over towards the Lilith,
As I get over, oh, there's another
you'll
one there.
see-
Okay,
yep, you see him over
then
there.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
get those two.
All right. We'll wrap up soon here, but Rowan, are you going around the corner there?
Yeah, just to kind of be up this way, because I mean,
Out of the
I'm
way.
just assuming that nothing's coming the way we already came, or else it probably would have already hit us. So I'm
Sure.
watching where I don't know.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, you can make a perception check if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah. You don't hear or see anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in here.
Just looking around.
Yeah, to
Alright.
see if there's, because they came out of somewhere.
So you're just looking for like secret entrance, secret walls or something like
Yes.
that. Okay.
I mean,
Go ahead and make
Investigation.
a investigation check.
I'm pretty sure that one came out of my bum.
14.
Feel around the walls. You don't feel anything. No fake rocks or anything like that. I mean, the walls do look like they have several decent hiding spots for someone small, especially like you, where you could probably slip into one and be virtually invisible if someone was not really paying attention.
Okay, I'll head up this way then.
Okay. All right, Rowan, you going around the corner there?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh.
You enter into here, and you do see a stairway. The upper section appears to go down. So right up here.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to get in here.
Okay.
Well, shall we?
Do it.
If you move 2 to the right, it should take you down.
Was kind of nifty.
Oh.
So-
I have no vision.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'll probably have to redo the light. Nope, that didn't work.
You guys are so little. All the little babies.
Heck. Well, I'm not exactly sure what that is that happened here.
How come their tokens are tiny and mine's big?
I don't know. You should be on the same level.
I'm a big token. They're little baby tokens.
Well, I'll have to figure that part out, what's going on, but I think we'll end right here since
Dun dun dun.
you guys have just gotten to a new level. That the thing above you, Kovac, there is a pit. So I'll do this to start with, just so that way everybody has a little bit of vision. You can see.
Wait, I thought the stairs are above him.
I think he meant you.
There we go. Okay.
The DM's getting old and senile already.
Well, yes. Not hard.
I blame Lilith. She's been
Okay,
acting
there
very
we go.
strange lately.
Okay. So, all right. So you guys come down. I'll explain the room here for you, and then we'll go ahead and end this particular session. So you come down the stairs, exit down into another open kind of cavern. Kovac and next to Kerr there, it is just an open area that goes down like a pit. Kovac even as or Rowan there, sorry, Rowan and Kerr.
See, he's
Rowan,
already still
even you
losing
look,
it.
yeah. You look down there and you can't even see. You can't see the bottom. Goes beyond your vision.
I don't think I'm going in that hole.
You can kind of hear like a slight kind of coming down in that direction, but there are three paths out of the room, one going straight north, one kind of down to the right, and then one left, which Rowan and of course Kerr, you guys will see this as you're coming down. There is kind of a goblin is hiding back in the trying to hide back in the nook of the wall there, but seems to be unsuccessful in doing so. Just go back over it again.
Yeah.
There you go. So that is where we will end, and pick up there with the rest of the exploration of this cave and see what awaits. So, and next time we should have Kerr back with us.
Sounds good.
I'll see if
Woo-woo.
there's any kind of issues with the vision. I'm not sure why it changed going to a new level.
Or why they're little
But-
baby tokens for me. Does
Yeah.
anybody else
Well,
see it like that, or is it just
They
me?
were, but when I went back out and then came back in, they changed to normal size.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So if you go over that spot and come back down again, it might work.
Oh, do I gotta go up here? Wait.
Yep.
There it is. Yeah, they're normal sized. Woo!
It is supposed to work that way. So if your height difference should make the tokens smaller
Mm-hmm.
if you're on different levels.
Yeah, okay.
So the roofs aren't necessarily as high as they are because it shows that you guys went down 25 feet. I mean, you did go down about 15. But the path that leads to the lower right, it does look like it angles down just a little bit. The roofs are still probably only about anywhere from 8 to 10 feet tall at given points. So not incredibly big maneuverable spaces, but that is where we will pick up next time in 2 weeks, right? Everybody good still?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, everybody. And next time we'll be back with our full group. Until then, have a good night.
Catch you later.
See ya.